Hi everyone, I'm Paul Strome, a sales representative with Woolcott Real Estate. Buying a house is probably the most expensive purchase that you'll ever make, right? This is why it's important to consider the many factors that come up when purchasing, and most importantly, it requires understanding of the contract because buying a home can be very complicated. When you decide you'd like to put in an offer on a home you want to buy, you'll need to complete a contract outlining the terms of your offer. In addition to the obvious items like the home's address and purchase price, there are other items that you should consider adding to the purchase contract. Here are the 5 clauses you may need to include in submitting your offer. First of all, the financing condition. This protects you as the buyer, which essentially tells the seller that the purchase is conditional on obtaining financing. It will state that the financing that you obtain must be satisfactory to you in your absolute and sole discretion. This means that the terms and conditions must be satisfactory to you, the buyer. This condition is included because if you buy a property without the financing condition and you're unable to get the required funding, you're in trouble. Second is the home inspection clause. This clause appears in almost every single residential real estate transaction and gives the buyer the right to have the home professionally inspected by a certified home inspector to evaluate the house. This gives the right for the home buyer to go on the property with the home inspector granted by the owner of the property. This condition is the buyer's way of protecting from unknown deficiencies in the house. The house must pass the inspection for you to proceed with the purchase. The third clause is the buyer's lawyer review clause. This clause indicates that the buyer will proceed with the purchase on the home provided that their lawyer can first review all of the conditions that have been met and approves the contract. This takes place within a specific time period such as 24 to 48 hours. The fourth clause to consider is the appraisal clause. This clause represents a request for a written, formal, impartial estimate or opinion of the value that adequately describes the property as of a specific date. The report is conducted by an official appraiser to determine if the purchase price that your offer represents is reasonable and fair market value. Are you buying a condo? You'll definitely want to have a status certificate clause in your offer. This clause allows the buyer's lawyer a period of time to review the documents included in the status certificate for that particular condo corporation. This gives the buyer a chance to verify the financial integrity of a condo corp, ensures that there are no legal issues, and helps to give the buyer a clear understanding of the rules and regulations. Plus, you can also add any additional clauses that you feel are important for the seller to consider your offer, like removal of garbage from the backyard, leaving window treatments and appliances, and leaving special lighting in the home. While these are meant to protect you and you should take advantage of them, beware of including too many in the offer because it may dissuade the seller from accepting. Even though conditions are standard in purchase agreements and a good real estate agent is watching out for your best interest in the contract, it's still well worth your while to educate yourself about the key components of a purchase agreement. This is a huge investment and probably your home for many years to come. So this is your reminder to be an educated buyer and do not leave anything to chance. Whether you're ready to buy right now or just researching, Woolcott Real Estate is here to help. Call us at 905-332-9223 with any of your buying and selling needs.